Good morning, guys, and welcome to another review from me, Matt, the Bearded Berserker. It's cold, it's wet, it's miserable, it's horrible outside. Well, then again, I suppose it is winter and the sea is looking choppy and nasty out there. Welcome to another one of my reviews. Now, before we start, you probably noticed with the reviews that I do on my channel, there's no chops or cuts or edits or anything like that. That's because I literally have my iPad in front of me. I'm old and I have no idea or way of editing them. And this, believe it or not, is the 7th time I've actually tried to do this review this morning. The phone's gone, the post has been, apparently the parcel's turning up on the van today. The phone's been ringing, dogs have gone off, knocks on the door and everything. And so quite often, what starts out to be a morning review ends up actually being an afternoon review with all the interruptions and everything else. So that's why when I do my reviews, I have notes in front of me and everything at hand, so I know exactly what I'm doing. Now, excuse me, before we start, a huge, massive thank you to each and every one of you out there from the bottom of my heart, and I mean this, that are subscribed to my channel, watching my videos, are liking them and enjoying what I'm doing. Because the whole reason I set up, I know I say this each and every single time, but I actually purely set Instagram up, Viking Beard Matt over there, and this up to help promote, advertise, support and encourage small brands, individuals and craftsmen out there that are deciding to put their own stamp on things, whatever they're creating, from beard products, skin products, hair products, clothing, jewellery, all sorts of bits and pieces, woodwork, metalwork, leatherwork. Because crafts is a dying trade, and it's one of those things that we're getting so much stuff coming from these massive online shops. Not that I've got problems with other countries making stuff, that's not what I'm saying. But there's so much stuff that's just factory made and it's all exactly the same and seems to have no soul or passion or love behind it. Whereas I really love these people out there that have got a skill set, whatever it might be, and said, I really want to do this. I want to make my own things and be my own boss. And it's really great to see this still going on, whatever country, if you know what I mean, whether it's the UK, abroad, the US. Nice to see there are still craftsmen out there that are making stuff and trying to earn a living from it, which is why they need our help and support, because if not, they're just going to give up, not bother. They'll have to go and get a 9-to-5 job. And plus, with what they're making, they've put all of their time, effort and money into it, so it's more often than not a kind of make or break situation with it. Whereas these huge massive brands, they know as soon as they slap the label on something, people are going to go out and buy it. So this is why I'm here supporting those. Now, with all the reviews that I do on my channel, everything I do is completely honest, everything I do is my own opinion, and I am completely unbiased. So if there's something I do like about a product, I'll say why I like it. If there's a reason I don't like a product, I'll say why I do not like it, obviously constructively. So a couple of days ago, very kindly, I've been sent through a long sleeve t-shirt to have a look at, see what I think of, give them my opinion, give you guys my opinion. So this has been very kindly, cool, glasses dirty this morning, sent through to me from Jack, basically who is the co-owner and founder of Blind Apparel, based in the UK, and as the name suggests, they make clothing and apparel, unisex, and the whole thing is sort of based on tattoos, skate, surfing, biker, extreme sports, that whole kind of look. And as you'll know, I'm well into my artwork, love that whole thing. And believe it or not, I actually used to surf. Used to surf a number of years ago. You'll notice as well in a lot of my videos you don't see from the waist down. It's because when I was a kid I had my legs sort of smashed up in a car accident, and since then I've had nothing but problems and issues with it. Gets ridiculously painful in winter, the fact that I have to sort of wear leggings under my jeans and everything just to try and keep the warmth in there. Otherwise it's virtually unbearable to walk on. And so surfing now, I've kind of had to knock on the head because I'm getting older and problems with my leg. But yes, believe it or not, at one point I was a surfer and have my surfing woman tattoo and my surfing duck there, and you'll notice surf written on my fingers, where I used to virtually every other day surf. So I was into my surfing a lot. Now, I do like it when someone develops a skill, has a passion behind something, they create something. And this is what's happened with Jack. Now, this clothing brand was founded in 2019, and he was basically learning how to screen print. And for his major graphic design and illustration project, he came up with Tiger Blind. Now, he does all of the designs himself, which is absolutely amazing, and there are some stunning designs on there. He turned around at me and he said, pick an item of clothing to review and do the photo shoot with. Done the photo shoot over there on Instagram and then the review on here. And I really love it when you go onto a website and you're like, that's cool, I like that one. That one's really nice. And you have to kind of come up with one. And I came up with this design. Well, I didn't come up with this design. The design I chose. Now, with all clothing reviews, I do my reviews. In order to simulate a bit of wear and tear, what I do is once I get it through, I try it on, see the sizing. Then I will wash it 3 times. Hour-long washes, obviously not out in, because that's just pointless and a waste of water and electricity. But I'll do a wash in with other clothing, and I'll dry it, I'll wear it, I'll wash it, I'll dry it, I'll wear it, I'll wash it, I'll dry it, I'll wear it, which simulates a bit of wear and tear, so I know, is the design going to peel off, is the actual material fine, is it going to bobble, is it going to tear, are the seams going to fall out of it, is it going to stretch? So it gives me a good idea of how it's going to be. So, also they're going to be coming up with kids wear soon and accessories as well. I will be putting links down below in the description box. And he set this up as an affordable way of kind of looking good. And I do like it with these small brands that you can walk down the road in a t-shirt, hoodie, jumper, sweatshirt, whatever, and you guarantee you're not going to bump into somebody else with it. And like I said in another review, excuse me, that I done recently, I've had more comments about, where did you get that top from? I love that design. Where's that from people that I've ever had wearing any of the high street brands. And I do like to look myself. I know I'm dressed in beige at the moment, a beige jumper, but that's, if you notice with all the photos that I do over there on Instagram, I tend to take myself away from it, and this is not about me, this is about the product. So I try and make myself as bland looking as possible and dull as possible so that you actually see the product and not sit there going, well, what t-shirts are you wearing? So this is what was sent through. This is the bag that it was sent through. I know this is a plastic bag, and I am obviously looking now more into how stuff's turning up. Is it using plastics? Is it recyclable? Is it upcyclable and stuff? I will be using this again because I will put somebody's Christmas present in it and they'll think they're getting something really cool through, and instead it'll be, I don't know, a pair of socks or something like that. So, nice design bag. That is the logo of Tiger Blind Lifestyle Apparel. On the back of that, I've had to fold the top over because it had my address on it, and I don't want to start receiving weird stuff through in the post, although it might be quite fun. Never lose your stripes, www.tigerblind.com. So that is the design, and like I say, all these designs are from Jack. Inside was a sticker, and this is going to be going on my sticker board in my review room, which I'm tending not to use so much, to be honest, because the wife's at work, and when she's not at work, I'm using the living room to do my reviews in. But nice sticker, nice glossy one. Also, there was a card inside. Nice graphics on there, almost worthy of getting a tattoo done of it. Thank you for shopping with Tiger Blind. We hope you like your order. Please see website for specific care instructions for your product and refer to your email inbox for receipt. Tiger Blind Lifestyle Apparel. So some of the designs this Jack's come up with is absolutely amazing. Now, I love tattoos. I love the traditional artwork of tattoos, and unfortunately, growing up in the 80s and the 90s, when I started having tattoos done in the 90s, it was all tribal, and traditional had almost taken a back seat, and then you suddenly got loads of different styles of tattoos coming out now, from sort of like photorealistic to trash polka to traditional stuff, and I love that simplified traditional style where everything sort of came from. I've got a couple of pieces on me from Sailor Jerry's. I've got the duck on there. Where is it? It's on here somewhere. I've got the Sailor Jerry's making bacon, and a few other traditional pieces, anchors and stuff. So I love that whole traditional artwork and the whole pin-up thing. On my leg, I've got a massive pirate pin-up on my thigh. On my good leg, not my knackered leg. But this is the design that I went for in a long sleeve. 666 on over the left chest. And on the back, hot out of hell. And kind of the pin-up woman, very Sailor Jerry traditionalist. With the tattoos and the devil's tail and chained to a stake. Love the design, it's absolutely brilliant. Kind of love that whole biker rock traditional thing that's going on and vibe. Love that within designs. Now, also inside they have their own stamp on it. Never lose your stripes, which is kind of their label that has actually been printed on the inside. This is size small, fits just nicely for me. I am so glad that I went for a small and not medium, because mediums tend to be a bit too long and look like a maxi dress on me. Sometimes small is too small and ends up, I feel like I'm wrapped in cling film. Really good sizing, couldn't complain about that. Also along the bottom edge you have their tab on their Tiger Blind Lifestyle Apparel. And I actually wore this in a town the other day, and people were actually going, I like that, where'd you get that from? Because we're a seaside town here, we got a number of tattooists, and there were sort of people lurking around outside, and they were like, that's really cool, Tom, like that. So it's really nice to see, and it just kind of confirms what I'm thinking, or helps to confirm what I'm thinking, that this is cool. And I think other people, not that I'm a cool person, I'm an old git, but really, really nice. Now, this is a, turning me notes over, 100% ring spun cotton. It's almost taped seams around the neckline and down the shoulder panels. I've had no fading, there is no peeling whatsoever on any of the print, which is nice, because there's nothing worse than getting a top or any clothing that's got a sort of design on it, and then the design starts lifting and peeling, and within a month or so it's just completely ripped off. Absolutely brilliant. There is no bobbling on there, a couple of dog hairs, but that's the joys of having a dog. Even on the cuffs where you get a lot more wear and tear on it, no problems with the seams at all. Really well made, good quality stuff. I didn't look online at the actual washing instructions, even though there's a label in here. ER positive, climate neutral, which is good to see. And then you've got all your washing instruction labels in there, which I didn't pay any attention to. There's a picture of 30 in a wash basin. There's a triangle with a cross through it, so it's don't go camping with it. Don't put it near a square with a circle in it. Only use an iron that's got a dot on it, and don't put it anywhere near circles. There you go. So that's my extent of knowing how to wash stuff. But I've done this on a low wash anyway. Turned it inside out, ironed it. No problems whatsoever. Really, really nice products. And sizing goes from a size small up to an XXL. And I'm glad I didn't go for that size. Otherwise it would have been like wearing a tent. Then again, I could have gone camping in it. Really good quality. Really nice, fresh, clean smell to it. When it arrived, it had that kind of new clothes smell that I love. And price on this top, the Hot Out of Hell top, is £22.95, which I would quite happily go out and pay 30 quid for this, because I love the design on it. Hot Out of Hell. And I just really, really thank him for sort of like following his dreams and going out and creating his own thing, putting his own artwork on it. I think that's Jay on there. Like I say, he does his own artwork. Really, really cool. And I really wish him all the success in the world. I cannot rate this highly enough. to the point that I will more than likely go back and get a couple more tops off him, because it's coming up to hoodie weather now, and I could definitely do with some more hoodies rather than this beige brown stuff that I'm wearing at the moment. Fantastic. Had no problems with it. Turned up very, very quickly. Customer service has been absolutely spot on, to be honest with you. What do you think of this? Do you like this and this design? So willing to help and so into and interested in what he's doing that you can definitely tell the passion behind that. Links will be down below to Tiger Blind Apparel UK. So please give him some support and a help and a follow and encouragement, because he's creating some amazing designs, and I love this whole tattoo and traditional tattoo style. And I hope you've enjoyed this review this morning. I have fingers crossed, depending on what happens throughout the day, because obviously it's raining, it might get flooded again out the back like we normally do when it rains. But thank you guys so much. I hopefully got another review coming up for you this afternoon. I have got on the first week of December, I know I said this before, but I've got live my favourite craft gift ideas for Christmas, stuff that I've reviewed or reviewing. So please join me for that one. Anybody wants to get involved and help, please either drop us a direct message over there on Instagram or comment down below, send me an email. I would love to hear from you. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much to Jack from Tiger Blind Apparel for sending that through. Absolutely stunning work. Knocked it out of the park without one. Have a great day. Keep on taking care of each other. Keep on helping and supporting each other. And above all, keep on loving each other. And I look forward to seeing you guys from the next review. From me, Matt the Bearded Berserker, I really wish you a fantastic day. Thank you so much for the support. It means no end to me. Thank you.